Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time of day it is. I'm glad you're here. We're gonna do a roll for inspiration, and I'm excited. I found my dice. So one benefit of getting ready to move, I found them. I can't believe I missed them so many times. They were underneath, like I had some board games that had like kind of shifted, and I have my dice in this little bag, and it was sitting underneath there, hidden from view. So I'm gonna roll it up in real time for you guys. So our theme today, we are doing botanical. I don't think we've done a botanical. I'm gonna write it down, so don't forget botanical. Okay, type of ephemera we're doing. Got a 5. An envelope flip. And material. What's material we need to use? We got a 4, plastic. Ugh. Plastic, I'm not sure what we're gonna have. Okay, one color. We got an 8 and we got a 6. Blue and orange, yes. So blue and orange, perfect, love it. All right, flip side. Hardware, we got a 1. Brads, oh. Uh-oh. We might not be able to do that. I don't know that I have any brads out because I've been packing stuff up. Okay, so brads. Oh, yeah, I don't have any. I really don't think I have any brads out. I don't even have some in a rando container. Let me see if I got any here. Nope, I don't. Okay, so we can't use brads. We just can't because I don't have any. So we're going to re-roll. Oh, that really wants me to use brads. Well, I don't have brads. Wow. Okay, string. That we will do. String. Because since I'm packing for my move, yeah, that's not going to work so well. Okay. Now we might have to, depending on what technique we get, we might have to do something different too, because I know I don't have all of these supplies available anymore either. 8. Glitter. Oh, we got glitter. I can get the glitter. It's not over here, but I should be able to get to glitter. Otherwise, you know what? I've got glitter glue, and that's what we will use. We're going to use glitter glue instead. Okay, so we have rolled for everything, hardware techniques. Okay, I'm going to put these back in my dice bag. Set this off to the side, and let's get to it. Put this someplace so I don't lose it. Over there. We got our notes. And so an envelope flip. So we need to either find an envelope or make an envelope. I love how jingly and everything things are. So we need to put an envelope flip in some place. Let's see what we have for supplies first. Sometimes that helps. And we need to use some plastic. So let's see. We're still going through using up our scraps from other projects, and we're looking for blue and orange. I wrote down my other themes. I was going to put them on their cards. Blue and orange. A bunch of these I need to make sure I get on the right tags. Blue and orange. Hopefully. An envelope flip. Can we turn one of these guys into an envelope? Maybe. That might be what we do. Blue and orange. Ooh, not seeing a lot of options in here. We might have to ink stuff. So I told myself I only wanted to use up scraps. So maybe we have something in our bigger envelope. Blue and orange. So this is the leftover bundle of things from previous last year's Ephemera, and words. Nancy, wow. That's kind of orangey. Kind of. Okay, we'll set those aside. That's the closest orange we've gotten so far. We've got plain colors. We're looking for plastic. We're also looking for blue. We could make that more orange. Plastic. Blue and black. There's not a lot, or sorry, blue and orange. Oh, this is orange. Okay, that's orange. We'll definitely can use that. Let's see, plastic too. That might be a challenge. Blue and orange. That might be interesting. Oh, plastic, plastic, plastic. Okay, we could make this our envelope for the flip. Yes, okay, so we'll do that. Blue and orange. Is there blues and oranges on here anywhere? That's kind of. Oh, hang on. There's an actual orange. Okay, maybe this page we'll use. Let's see. Not the most, that's kind of on the orange family. What's this little note thing? Not seeing a lot of blue. We might have to use that as the accent. Oh wait, I see something. That's bluish. Not having a lot of blue here, guys. Nope, nope, nope. We clearly, it has not really been a color we've used much. So we might have to find some other stuff or ink some things. We'll see what we see, huh? Just set this stuff off to the side for now. Okay, so we're gonna make an envelope with one of these, and that's perfect to have be, wow. Oh goodness, to use as an envelope. So let's, even with this little flap and everything, so we're gonna do that. We're just gonna cut one of these so that that is the way it goes. We'll use this corner one. Okay, so we're gonna just get to it, and I don't want to unseal that edge. So we're just gonna make that be our envelope, and it is plastic, so we're already ticking those boxes. That's kind of orangey. That's kind of pink. Okay, so this will be our little envelope flip. So let's make the edge more fun, maybe. And then we can stick something cool in here, so that can be what we use to add our color. So let's find a page that wants some decoration. Maybe we'll have another one that's got orange in it. This is kind of orange, I think. I don't remember what this, I think, was orange. Yeah. Maybe there's a blue page in here. Let's see if there's a page that has blue on it, and that could help us out with our color theme. These are all of our fun little tucks, our fun little bunny friends. Oh, we have used blue before. That is definitely something we have done. Okay. Let's check this side and see. We have another envelope over here, and it is blue. So we could work with this and add another flip to the already flippiness. That'll be too big unless we did it a different way. Let's think on that a moment. Blue and orange. This fun shaker card. Shaker pocket. Love it. We're getting down to the end with this little friend. What if, oh, for Pete, go in the little envelope. Oh, that's kind of cute. Okay, I like that. I think this is going to be where we put our flip. Let's do it. Let's do this spot right here. All right, I got some blue splattery paint. What else do we have handy that we can use? We have ink, so that'll be a thing. So let's go ahead and start. Let's do something with this friend. Rock it out. And we're gonna tuck this in here and we're gonna start making this page beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I've packed up my washi tapes, like I've just packed up so much stuff. It's okay though, it'll be fine. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's get something on this background. I'm gonna take this, no, leave it. Okay, blue. Let's go with some Mermaid Lagoon. And we're just gonna start, maybe we'll do like some layers of ink on here and then do some splattering. And we've got some orange accents that we'll use, so that'll be fine. What else can we add onto this friend? I'm just gonna go to town, be creative, do the best we can with what we got, right? Blue and orange. Okay, maybe a stencil. We'll layer on a stencil because I don't even think I have any stamps or anything. Okay, I like the contrast. Maybe we'll make that orange. Yeah. So let's do that side in orange. We'll do this full side in orange and then maybe it'll lay down some stuff for future us. So we'll save that. Orange. What do I have that's going to be orange for on here? Orangey, orangey, orangey. Ripe persimmon is kind of orange. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. Yes, that'll do. That'll do. And then I think I'm gonna grab a couple stencils so we can add some other kind of layers of texture on here and make this fun. Not sure where we're going yet, but it'll be cool. That's kind of the fun bit on these, is that, so even right now, because I'm so limited on what I have available, it's gonna make this even more interesting. So, but we will get there. So now I'm thinking a stencil over this with some orange could be really fun. So let's try and do that next. So let's do some blue on this side. Do we want this? Yeah, let's stick to these kind of two colors that we have happening here. Oh, that looks fun. Let's get a few more here. Nice. Okay, so now we're gonna do the other side with the orange. And let's use the little excess here. Oh, I love it. It's great. Love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, now we've at least added a little bit of something. That look cool. All right, since this is plasticky, I'm gonna affix this to this, but I'm going to do it, or do we want to put it this way? Maybe we'll do it this way. And then this can be like a little flip, and then this can be a little flip. Yeah, let's do it. Do I want to do anything else to this little guy first? That is the question. Maybe. Okay, yeah, let's do that. And then it'll be like, okay, we just need to start going here. We just need to do it. Do we want to put anything else back here? Let's see if we can't make this less yellow and more orange. Oh, botanical biscuits. Okay, botanical. We need to have some flowers in here. That I think we can do. Botanical. Can't forget about that. I'm not really going to focus too much on the other side of the page. I just wanted to kind of do something. Okay, let's add that. I'm just going to start layering up, make kind of a little collage-y thing, but botanical. So we need some kind of floral elements. Okay, that's cute. Let's do it. Let's ink the edges. I know it's supposed to be the theme is botanical. Clearly not as botanical as it could be, but at least we got a flower. Maybe we can add some more flowers in at some point. Okay, that's really cute. I love that. Super cute. All right. Oh, we can make a little journaling card to go in our little envelope too. Now, do we want to leave this, staple this friend here and have it be like a little bag? I think we do. Let's do it. So very carefully, I'm going to try and staple that along the bottom. Okay, yay. All right, so we have a cute little bag. So that's a bag flip. That is fun that way. Someone can make something fun to put in there. Now where'd our plastic go? Okay. So this friend, I think we will fasten right in the crease. So that's going to be right there. why didn't I just do it on this side? You know what? I'm gonna do, just to make sure we're nice and sturdy, I'm gonna do one little finding here. Nope, nope, don't do that. So I was gonna fasten it down, but I want this to flip this way. So I think we'll leave it, because I want to be able to open this and go this way. So in hindsight, I should have just fastened it to this bit. Biscuits. Yeah, let's take that out. Okay, that's kind of fun. Now, yes, that's better. That's what we wanted. Now I'm gonna cut this down like so. Right along there. And on here, on this side. Now, why did you do that, Nancy? Because I wanted to have it less distracting with that extra flip. Yeah, I like that better. Now I'm thinking a little tab. We're gonna go along with our botanical theme some more yet, as much as we can. I think I have like, yes, I have a little blue flower. Look, I have this, and I have this. Eep. So thin. So those could be cute on there, but they need a little bit of a backing or something. And then maybe we'll put them on this side. How do we want to do that? Maybe we'll save them for the tags, but we'll set them there so we don't forget them. But I just noticed those. I have this little friend. That could be cute. Let's do it. Let's give them a little bit of blue. Okay, we're apparently just gonna do a messy blue flower. This is fine. It's fine. It's okay. Maybe the other side. Yes. Because we will see part of it. All right, now that needs some kind of contrast. A bit of orange. And now I'm gonna put that right here as like a little decoration. And I'm gonna use a, oh, Brad would be perfect. I'm just gonna use this little finding. There, that's cute. All right, so that's fun. Now we have this side. I feel like we should put a little something right there, but what can we put right there? I mean, I don't hate that as it is. Just looking at my little bits that I have around. All right, little journal card, one in there. But we need to do more botanical. Maybe this will stick out more if we do something really dark under here. Where did that little piece of, oh, this is amazing. This has lists of plants on it. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. That can be our little base to put inside there. Yes, good idea. Let's do it. Let's do it. And then we have this little, this is water. We have little plants there too. Can make like a little journal card. That looks kind of fun. Also almost fits right in there. Decisions. Okay. Hold on. Maybe. What's on this? Nothing. I really like the plant stuff on there. It's really thin. Okay, we just need to find a base to start with, and then we can make a little tiny one in there and a little one in that pocket. That's what we need to do. Now, how are we gonna do that? Let's make it cool. Do something with this. Sometimes it's better to give yourself options, and then sometimes you give yourself too many options. But what if, oh, that's a good idea. Why don't we use this as a background and then we cut it into pieces and put them in there? I like that idea. Let's back it to make a journaling card or to make it stiffer. Maybe we'll do it this way. Will those fit in that pocket? They will. Okay, let's do it. All right, so we're gonna make like a little cute journaling card puzzle. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use these friends and we're gonna use these friends. So first we're gonna glue this on here. Okay, I just have to commit to some stuff. That's just what we need to do here. Sometimes you just gotta not faff and fidget. Okay. I like that. I don't like that as much. Maybe behind it. No, I won't use that at all. Okay, that's cute like that. It still can't, I need to like, there's no definition behind this bit. Like that's better. Maybe down here. Oh, okay, that might work. I kind of want it like this. So maybe we just need to put another little something back there. That's better. Let's do that. Let's do it. Okay, so this is going to be fun to glue. Okay, I like that. It's kind of like a little kind of botanical modern art kind of situation. So I'm going to give that a minute to dry, and then we're gonna cut it into pieces to put in that pocket. So then that's one little thing done. Now we're gonna make a little card to put in this bit. And what are we gonna do? Maybe something simple. Where's that little piece of photograph? There it is. What does this look like on here? I kind of like that. That's kind of cute. All right, so let's measure this up to see if it'll fit. It's a piece of a photograph. Okay, it's just a little bit too wide. Perfect. And then it needs to be right about there. Okay. Excellent. Okay, and then that fits there. That looks cool. So let's just put this little fun friend on here, like so, with just like maybe like a little piece of tape or something. Let's do let's highlight it just a titch to give it some dimension. Is that what I want to do? I know what I want to do. I want to do this. Boop, 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 boop. Just more on the berries. Berry ends. Yeah, like that. Okay, and now on there. And let's put a tiny little piece of something there. Oh, hang on. Yeah, we'll just do some numbers or numbers. Yeah. And we'll ink it just a little. I just like to make sure these like things are really glued down well if they're going in and out of pockets or potentially going in and out of pockets. That's cool. Now I just want to make it a little bit more like a botanical type thing. I have a little tiny piece of washi tape. Do I want that one? No, I have like a little piece of this tape. Let's do that. Let's cut this, make it look like it's taped on, kind of like a little, whatchamahickey. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, words today, wow. Oh, that blended right in. You can't even see it. Biscuits. Oh well. it is what I had handy. Do I have a little? Not really. Not really. It's fine. What about this friend? This has gotten so much little, it's another little tape scrap that's gotten little things. You know what? I don't hate that. Let's do it. Let's do it. Cut that. Cut that a little. Just make it a fancy little tape. That's kind of cute, actually. Okay, and it's super stuck to my hand. There we go. And then let's do, I have this little number 3 I'm gonna put on here. And then we need to see if we have covered all of our bases. So I don't know. That's cute. Okay, there's our little thing to go in there. So let's look at our list to see what we've got. Make sure we covered everything. Botanical, envelope flip, plastic, blue and orange, string and glitter. Oh, biscuits, glitter. Okay, so that's glittery, and we can add some glitter glue now. That's what we'll do, since that's going to be the end and it's going to take time to dry. So first off, I want to splatter this, so let's splatter it with some blue. So, ooh, that looks interesting. All right, those are splattered. I like that. That was a good addition. That should not take very long to dry either, hopefully. All right, so that is splattered. We got to add some glitter, and I have an idea for that. This friend now we're going to cut up. I think I'm going to cut it on, so I want the lines to be straight, but we're just going to go with it. One, two, now we're going to do these two, and I don't have my line anymore on this one. Biscuits, biscuits, biscuits. Okay, I think it's right about there. Well, we're going to do the best we can because we don't have our line anymore, so it's fine. All right, so there is our fun little journaling card puzzle. It's still wet, so I'm trying to be careful, she says. Okay, so there's that. This friend is done, ready to go into that pocket. Then I think this is where we will do the glitter glue. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the glitter glue down, and then I will, boy, that's a fun sound. I will show you the completely dried situation afterward, because we need to keep these friends out the way while our glitter glue is drying. So glitter glue, we have some blue and we're gonna do it. So this is what we're gonna do, but I need to make sure these are gonna stay down and out of the way. This one is fine. That one I think will be fine. This one is not going to be so easy to do a rubber band. Let's do a rubber band. So sometimes, there we go. That'll hold that. That's fine. And glitter glue. And it's and it's blue. So let's make, of course it was going, and then it got clogged. Okay, but I have a trusty pin. Okay. Okay, kind of messy. We'll see what it looks like when it dries. Otherwise, whoop. Okay, you know what? There. Added our glitter, and now we gotta let everything dry. So when everything's dry, I'll come back and show you the finished product. So there you go. All right, everything's dry, everything's finished in our little page here. So I do think that we covered all of our bases that we needed to for our roll for inspiration. So here is the finished product. So we have this little flip out, then we have this little journal card, which I ended up adding something to the back side because it was a bit plain. Then we had cut up those little, that journaling card and tucked it into that pocket. And then here is the finished. I didn't like how the spots were looking, so I just kind of smooshed them all together. So now it's all dry. I also added a little bulb pin with a bead onto here for our string, because I know that was one part we kind of left off. But this bag had a string on it and I utilized it. I make the rules when it's my journal, so I can do what I want. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed this roll for inspiration, and I hope you try some out yourself, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Like, share, subscribe, all that jazz, but art with your heart. You have a great day. Bye now.